Here now with more New York Congressman Pete King. He is a member of the House Homeland Security Committee. Congressman King, what new can you tell us tonight?
Senator, one thing I can say is that there's a lot of smoke here, and that people I've spoken to say this is going to get worse as the investigation goes forward. First of all, the people that he was involved with, several people he was involved with, were serious subjects of investigation by the FBI. These were bad guys. These were seriously, again, guys who had very radical Islamist views, and he was involved with them. He was associated with them. He also, my understanding was that when he had his wedding, everybody he invited to the wedding from Uzbekistan was denied a visa. So certainly his associations back in Uzbekistan also raised serious questions. So as we go forward, I think it's important to find out who those people were that he was involved with, associated with, and whether or not they had anything on him at the time. Apparently they didn't, but what were these people up to? What have they done since? What are they doing now? And also, I think the FBI will have to say, why they stopped the investigations of the others, and if they weren't, wasn't he on their radar screen?
Too often we hear that, though, Congressman. Too often we hear that in the wake of these attacks. They were known to authorities. And we're left wondering how a man like this was able to carry out an attack like that in this country.
I guess all I would say in this, again, we have to wait till all the facts come in, but I think the people he was associated with were bad people, to use that term. He himself, I guess there was nothing on him per se, but to me, if you're associating with people like that, that should put you on people's radar screen. And so, again, we'll have to see what happened here, why more was not done. Was there any reason why it was closed out? Or is it just the fact that it can only continue an investigation for so long? So these are all the issues and everything that has to be determined. But this is not somebody you would call a lone wolf who just happened to act on his own. He obviously had deep ISIS beliefs, and the people he associated with were really bad characters from Uzbekistan.
How this suspect is being treated right now is a discussion. You are hearing this from the White House. Senator Lindsey Graham urging the White House to declare him an enemy combatant. Listen to this.
If you take up arms against the United States in the name of radical Islam, you should be treated as a terrorist. So what I hope the Trump administration will do is break from the Obama administration's view that all terrorists are common criminals. The law does allow you to treat a terrorist differently than a common criminal. Declaring this man as an unlawful enemy combatant would allow the government to hold him, and it doesn't have to be at Gitmo.
What do you believe should happen with this, Congressman King?
Certainly, in spirit, I agree with everything you're saying. I would have to analyze, the law carefully on that and see if it would delay the process. But I have no moral objection. I have no constitutional objection to it. And if it can be done, I would say yes. It right now comes down to what's most efficient, what's most effective. That to me is what would influence me, not the fact that I have any problem with him being declared an enemy combatant. It's whether or not that would slow the process down, and which is easier for us to get the result we want, and that's to find out who else could be involved, who else is part of his network, and also getting the most evidence on him, even though I think we have enough evidence now to put him away forever.
And of course, we're all left wondering what is going to change to prevent this from happening again in this country. Congressman Peter King, thank you for joining us tonight.
Senator, thank you.